A Lycoming County pastor and his wife suffer serious injuries in a house fire. Today is Thursday, January 29th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Another cold weather advisory. Otherwise, today will be partly sunny with a high in the upper teens. A South Williamsport pastor and his wife were airlifted to a burn center following a house fire Tuesday night. That fire in the 2300 block of Badaro Drive in South Williamsport was discovered just before 11 p.m. Pastor John Butler was able to get out of the house on his own, while his wife Carol was rescued by their neighbor, Eric Smith, who was a retired chief from the Williamsport Bureau of Fire. The Butlers were transported to UPMC Williamsport for treatment of burns and later taken by medical helicopter to the Lehigh Valley Burn Center in Allentown. Pastor John Butler is the lead pastor at the Wings of Love Community Church in South Williamsport, and his wife Carol serves as the executive pastor. Several homes in Lock Haven were evacuated and traffic had to be rerouted after a house fire fueled by gusty winds posed a threat to nearby homes. The third alarm fire broke out in the 2.5-story home at 623 East Main Street just after 4 p.m. Multiple fire departments from nearby counties were on standby and provided coverage. Everyone was able to escape the home on their own, although the Lock Haven Express reports some pets perished in that blaze. A patient at the Geisinger Medical Center stole an ambulance on Wednesday, leading police on a chase. The Press Enterprise reports the chase ended when he crashed the vehicle into a snowbank on Route 11. His name has not been released and charges are pending. The Michigan man who was involved in a standoff at the State College Airport waives all charges onto court. In the early morning hours of January 18th, police were called to the airport on reports that Jeffrey Roeder was brandishing a knife, claiming he was chasing ninjas. He caused several $1,000s in damage to a rental car booth. His actions also shut down the airport for several hours, and when he was taken into custody, he injured an officer. He claimed he was high on meth. He is facing charges that include aggravated assault. He remains in the county prison in lieu of $75,000 bail. For Paw's sake, the animal shelter in Milton is closing its temporary holding kennel. Their last day of taking in strays will be April 12th. They have decided to close the chapter due to higher costs and fewer volunteers. Moving forward, they will be focusing on fostering dogs and will remain committed to finding the best forever homes. They will continue to fundraise and have events such as the upcoming Dog Festival on May 16th. Over the 6 years of operation, they've rescued and found forever homes for more than 200 dogs and cats. UGI is seeking yet another rate increase. The gas utility filed a request with the PUC yesterday to raise natural gas base rates by $99 million, which will increase the average residential bills by nearly 9%. The proposed hike, if approved, will take effect on March 29th. Just last October, UGI was granted a nearly 7% increase. And the American Rescue Workers in Williamsport has rescheduled their UGI Warm event, and the program is now taking place next Tuesday. UGI customers needing assistance with their gas bills are urged to bring their current bill, ID, and income sources to see if there are any customer service programs available to help. If a customer currently has a shutoff notice, they should call 1-800-276-2722 before attending the event. The UGI Warm event is Tuesday, February 3rd from 10 till 2 at the American Rescue Workers, 25 Ross Street in Williamsport. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.